You're very welcome.
Yes.
I know you were staring at me like I was somebody else.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's just the expression you have today.
Gotta clean my glasses, I guess.
Well, yesterday I was cleaning, speaking of cleaning, I was cleaning the front porch of the house and everything out in front because I'm getting ready for Halloween. And our neighborhood's crazy on Halloween. Yeah. We have thousands of trick-or-treaters, literally thousands. And so I bring all the rugs out front. They're like in the main part of the house. Because inevitably somebody says, can I use the bathroom? You know, somebody in the neighborhood. And so I'm like, I better make it look like I always have a very clean house. So I'm bringing everything out in the front, and I'm just sweeping and sweeping. And now I'm in front of the house, and a cricket out of nowhere jumps in my shirt. You guys, I mean, I was like in a Godzilla film, because in my head, that's how big it looked. You know, they're prehistoric. And it was like the slow motion. I looked at it looked at me, and I went like this with a broom, like I'm going to hit it, but he saw the hesitation in my eyes, and he jumped, and then he was in, and I looked down, and I can't see him. So now I'm running in the house, the Hulk. I am ripping it all off. I'm pulling all my clothes off. I get the bra, I run in the house. You know, I get everything off, and the front door's wide open. The broom's out there, and I'm thinking, Charlie, the dog is out there. I don't have the gate closed. So I grab the closest thing. There's just a T-shirt that goes, like, down to my knees, which is where my breasts were after I took my bra off. Andrew burst out laughing. So then I throw the T-shirt on, and I run back out to make sure the gate is closed for Charlie. And as I run out, I hear, Bonnie, is that you? I go, dear mother of God, slow motion. No, nobody can be recognizing me. And it was Mike, I won't say his last name, but a guy I worked with years ago was driving by, and he's in the passenger seat, his friend is driving, and he's leaning out the window, he goes, hey, and I was like, not only that, I was screaming so loud when the prehistoric animal jumped into my shirt that I thought for sure a neighbor would come out. Nobody came to my rescue.
Oh my gosh.
What did it feel like?
What did it feel like?
I mean, could you feel
No,
like
I don't know where it went till right now. I still don't know where it is, but I'm convinced it's in my house eating everything, and it's growing as we speak. So I go out there and I run into Mike, and he says, how are you? What have you been up to? I said, living the glamorous life, because now I'm like a wreck. There's rugs outside hanging over the fence. You know, I do all that stuff on the weekends that I did when I was a kid with my parents. You know, it's so funny. When I was a teenager, my dad would make us take the rugs out. We'd hang stuff over the clothesline. And I resented it, and now I do all the same stuff.
Yes.
I do it to myself. I'm like, come on, we got to go. It's the weekend. You got to get it all done.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm doing all that, but that was just frightening.
Well,
darn crickets. I don't know why I'm so afraid of crickets.
I think they're going to be afraid of you, too. Yeah, don't mess with her.
Well, he saw me with my clothes off. That one's not coming back. Oh, my God, the giant T-shirt. It was the Culver Studios T-shirt.
Oh,
one of the ones they gave me. I had in the back of the car and just happened to throw it on the dining room table. And that was it. But I had to cover up. And thank God I did. But I ripped those clothes off so fast, I don't know where that darn cricket is. I know it's going to show up. I'm going to hear it chirping in the middle of the night. Then you can never find them.
No.
But I read on the internet you put duct tape upside down in the house. Yeah. And it works, because I did it once, and they land on it, and you can take it outside and let them go.
But then they put the word out.
They put the word out.
Then they put the word out.
Don't get her. No. Please, Don, don't say that. It's not even funny.
I won't.
Speaking of being scared, Paranormal Activity was #1 again at the box office last weekend. You guys, I always like stuff like this when something that was for a low budget, you know, because as long as you got good story and good characters, it doesn't matter how much you spend on a story, on a movie.
That's right.
$15,000, and as you know, that movie was made for $15,000. Steven Spielberg saw it and decided to distribute it, and you know, this weekend alone it made $22 million. But Friday is our Halloween show, and we're going to have the stars of Paranormal Activity here on the show. I'm very excited. And you know, we were inspired by the $15,000 budget, and we decided to make a scary movie for $15 here on our show. And then we started our contest, and we've been getting all these great movies in from people, their families making these movies for $15 budgets, and our winner will get $1,000 and some new video equipment. Yeah. But here's a clip from one sent in by Sherri Shepherd in Burbank, California, and she entitled it Catastrophe in Boo Bank. Here's a clip. guys keep sending them in, and we'll pick our winner on Halloween Day, right?
That's right.
Okay. The day before Halloween, Friday show. For Halloween last year, we went back to one of my favorite eras, the 60s. This year, we're going back to the 80s. So
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. You'll see all of us as we were in the 80s. So that'll be, it'll be interesting. And all of our guests are joining in on that as well. I want to talk about, Mary Jo Eustace is on the show today. You guys, I don't know if you know about Mary Jo. She has this book about divorce. She was married to Dean McDermott, who is now married to Tori Spelling. He was married to Mary Jo. They had a brand new baby they had just adopted. They were together for 13 years. He leaves to do a movie with Tori Spelling. He's gone for 2 weeks. He comes back and says to her, I found my soulmate and I'm leaving you.
Right.
And then she has to live through them doing a reality show based on their new wedding and their new life.
Right.
So she's going to come out and talk. So if you're going through a divorce or a breakup, you're going to want to hear from Mary Jo. She has some great common sense advice, and she's just been through it. And she'll tell you how she, in a very public way, which always, I think, makes it harder. Yeah. And we have Ty Burrell is also here. I don't know if you guys have been watching the new show Modern Family. We'll show you a clip and talk to him. He's really funny, very dry, playing the unknowing husband. All right, did you see Amazing Race Sunday night? They were in Dubai, and we have Micah and Kanan here in the audience. They were eliminated. There they are. Hi, you guys. Okay. So, Micah, I really felt for you. They're both from Nashville, Tennessee. They joined the Amazing Race, and they have this one challenge, and it's this very steep water slide in Dubai called the Leap of Faith. Look at it, you guys. Okay, now Micah's terrified of heights and water. That's right? So I understand she just can't do it, but also I understand Kanan's frustration is that he just wants her to go down the slide. He's like, it's safe, don't worry about it. Just go. We have $1 million at stake. And watching the two of you, all right, here's a clip of Micah and Kanan. Kanan's really trying to get her to go down the slide because $1 million is at stake, and this is the only thing stopping them. Here it is, her fear.
Sit down. Start by sitting down.
Tell me, how did you do afterwards when you knew that you were going to be eliminated because you just couldn't get over the fear?
I was praying it would be a non-elimination leg, but it didn't work out that way.
And how did you guys deal with it as a couple afterwards?
We got through it, I understand fear pretty well, and